All right, guys. Paul Singh, the Market Speculator, with the trade report for Monday, March 12th, 2018. According to Sunday evening, if anything big happens towards the open, I will let you guys know. Right now, pre-market futures or Sunday futures are up between 0.3 and 0.5%, but a lot of that could change Monday morning. Don't anticipate any fireworks, but you never know. Let's go over current positions. We've got two of them. X, which has been a little surprising here because the tariff news was pretty good for X, but didn't really respond. 41.90, 80 to 90 is where we talked about the stop. Didn't get to that level, but got close, and then came back up to 43.69. Within the range still. Hopefully we can bust out of here. Brazil, very good. So Brazil here up almost 6% at 55.92. Exactly what we wanted to see. Big pop from the 50-day here all the way up to here, up 3 points. And hopefully this now leads to continuation. We've had, the hammer here, the higher low, and both of these higher lows have bounced. So overall looks pretty good. Only two positions right now. Now let's get to the indexes. SPY looking very strong. Back up over the 50-day. This is what we wanted to see happen last week. We got that. Now the next spot is the all-time highs, around 285, 286, and then a break of that level. So everything is working the way we want it to post sell-off here, and the Qs broke out to highs yesterday, so very strong. And IWM reaching highs. So everything is looking good there. Oil, nice move on Friday. Oil's been kind of a tough play back and forth, but we'll watch it for the 50-day moving average. XLE kind of lagging a little bit. Financials, very good. So I'll be watching FAS on Monday. Semiconductors also really strong. Brazil, we know with the RZU. And then FXI, China, nearing its 50-day moving average. So China is strong and biotech is strong. So to start the focus list, let's start with the indexes we're potentially trading. And those are oil, although probably not, but maybe if it crosses 28, we have room to 33. SOXL is a little extended, but looking really good. Ideally, I would like to pull back and test. Tough to enter here, but we'll be watching that one closely. Financials, I like, even though they're up, the index, the triple leverage index was up 3%, 6%. We still have room all the way to 81 to test the high. So if we opened yesterday and it comes down to 74, maybe I take a shot knowing I've got 7 points before it hits the high. And then TQQ, same thing. We need a bit of a pullback to enter. FANG stocks. My favorite is the one we traded really well, Netflix, and it broke the highs again. Some weakness tomorrow. I may consider entering. Google is one I also like. It was lagging, but now looking really strong, about to fill the gap there, and that would be a good entry on the gap fill. Amazon, a little extended, probably won't take that one. Facebook, also looking somewhat like Google here, and 185 entry, target around 196 would give 10 points, and you only need about a 5-point stop on it, so easy 2-to-1 play there. Baidu, a little extended, but breaking this range right in here, and the high is at 273. Probably want to play for a break of the high. 10 points probably not enough there to get a good risk reward. NVIDIA, you can play a pre-high breakout. It's already tested it once, and maybe it runs to 256 to 266. Monster, this was a great momentum play, then gap down big, but has recovered very nicely. A close above the 9, and I may enter. We've got room all the way to 63 before it hits the gap fill. Twitter, a great earnings breakout play, testing the highs here. Could enter right where it is. Snapchat is another earnings breakout, post-earnings breakout play. Race, really nice volume pattern. Tested the 50-day, now holding the 9, and we have room to about 130 before testing the high. And new sector or industry I'm watching is trucking. Actually, a lot of good transports. There's railroads, but railroads aren't quite as volatile, so I'm going with trucking instead of railroads. But the ones we are going to pick are ODFL, looking really strong, about to test highs. Look for a break of 150. Maybe we enter before the break for a low-risk play. And SAIA, same thing, pretty much the same pattern, although not quite as near the high highs there. So we've added trucking to the list, and may start to add some. Usually, when transports are moving, commodities are moving too. They kind of go hand in hand. So we may start to add commodities, but I didn't like the charts quite as much yet. But I'm going to keep an eye on some of the commodities plays like farming. We're already watching metals. So that's it for the trade report. A lot to watch this week. A lot of good potential entries. This might be the week where we start adding some more, significantly more positions, depending on what the market does.